Well, hello everyone and welcome to Zombicide Black Plague. This is the special guest, Neal Adams, Survivor guest box. So let's have a look what we've got in here then, shall we? So we'll start off with Gronstag. And he actually starts with a flaming greatsword. Now, the thing is, if you need a flaming greatsword, you have to actually get the Wolfsburg expansion. So really this box is more of a extended survivors for Wolfsburg, really. So, and it doesn't actually even tell you that in the box, which is kind of a bit weird. So if you actually do pick this up and you don't have Wolfsburg and you're wondering what's the flaming greatsword all about, well, it is in Wolfsburg. The other funny thing is that the magical weapon, the flaming greatsword, is actually activated in yellow and not blue, so you can't use it straight away, which is really, really weird. Okay, well, anyway, he can have +1 dice roll in melee, which is good. Bloodlust melee, which is awesome. Absolutely love Bloodlust. Okay, so +1 damage melee, which is very, very good. +1 free combat action, yeah, okay. And Barbarian, used in red, yeah, probably a good idea. Yeah, I would literally. Oh, it all depends. Either +1 damage or Barbarian. It would really all depends on how the zombies are coming on board. Well, anyway. So his body slot can hold the flaming greatsword. Oh, okay, makes sense. And here is his model, which he's carrying an axe. Because reasons. No idea. This is literally Gronstag's model. Well, a bit weird why he's carrying an axe instead of a flaming greatsword, but there you go. So the next one is Alinon, and he starts off with hold your nose. So, kill a zombie you can actually search. Really, really good in some ways. It allows you to search, well, after when you kill a zombie, that is, in like the street zones, which is good. I like that. Okay, so +1 free melee action, or is that all you got? All depends on how many items you have. With the likes of hold your nose and is that all you got, can be a really good combination. Yeah, it keeps you alive a lot longer as well. Is that all you got? So I would probably go for the is that all you got. Right, so you got +1 free combat action, +1 dice roll in combat, and lucky. Okay. Lucky allows you to re-roll armor saves, just in case you get armor. Hold your nose. Or, just like, try and open the door, or hitting. Yeah, okay, we've kind of really got there. I myself, it's a tough one. I would probably go for lucky myself. Going with the hold your nose and is that what you got and lucky. Yeah, I mean just those three is really, really good already. +1 to dice roll in combat will probably be my next one. His body slot, he can hold a torch, which is really good when it comes down to hold your nose and all that stuff. So yeah, let's have a look at his model, and here he is. He's holding his little mace right there. He's covering himself with trophies, as it were. It's like disgusting looking kind of heads on him, exactly how he should be predicted how he looks. Yeah, looks absolutely terrifyingly awesome at the same time. I like that. Next we come up to Irina, and she has jump straight away. I think jump is alright really. No? From one space or two for one move action. You could jump over zombies as well, which is really, really good. I do like jump. Let's have a look. So +1 free melee action. Okay. Or hit and run. That is a tough one. I think I'd go for the hit and run because it works well with jump. Yeah, no, literally hit and run. And then we have the +1 free combat action. My camera's making that shadow, by the way, not me. +1 dice roll in melee or Reaper combat. I'd go with the +1 dice roll in melee. Allows you to do the hit and run easier. Then the +1 free combat action and Reaper combat. So her body slot can hold a sword. So it's pretty simple. Just keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. And let's check out her model. Here she is. Holding a sword and an axe. With barely wearing anything, which of course would not slow her down then. Makes sense, jumping and all that stuff. Yeah, okay. Pretty basic, pretty simple. Last we have Galore. He starts with a hammer. That's nice. I like starting people with hammers. You can spread the hammers around. Or if you really are up to it, have 2 hammers just for lols. Right, +1 die in combat. +1 free melee action. Oh. I would go for the +1 die combat. Just because I think rolling more dice is better than just a free combat melee action combat. Anyway, right, +1 damage. Well, with the use of hammers, you can now deal 3 points of damage in killing abominations. Or if you've got rid of the hammer, I don't know why you would, then kill fatties easier. Right, +1 free combat action. +1 dice roll to melee. Excuse me. Tough one. I would. It all depends on how far you've got and all that stuff. If you're fighting multiple abominations, then definitely the +1 damage in melee. Or if you're having difficulties in finding a torch and dragon bile, then you have to get +1 damage in melee. Otherwise, I'd go for that +1 dice roll in melee. Yeah. Oh, his body slot can hold a hammer. So starts off with a hammer, can hold a hammer. Let's have a look at his model, shall we? Here is Galore. He's got 2 hammers. Yeah. That's really about it. So it's got plenty of pouches and all that. So he's ready. Yeah. Okay. Pretty good. And that was the special guest Neal Adams box. What do I think of this? Well, for starters, it's just a bit too weird. I mean, you really should get Wolfsburg before getting this box. If you don't have Wolfsburg, I wouldn't recommend getting it. Just because of one character that starts with a flaming greatsword. That's roughly about it. Let me think. The characters are alright, I'd say. Galore is pretty good, as well as Irina. All that hit and run and jump, keep moving. So yeah, the other 2 aren't all that bad. Yeah. Yeah. Really, it's just not a bad box. I mean, yeah. It's if you get it, you get it. If you don't, you're not really missing out on much at all. Yeah, you wouldn't get 100% usage of this if you don't have Wolfsburg. It just means you won't be really using Grondstag because of that starts with a flaming greatsword. I mean, that's very unique. Starting with a magical weapon. I mean, wow, that is a unique one. But really, you can actually give this one a miss. But it's not all that bad. I literally have to say, it's not that bad. It's not great, but it's better. I'd say it's just a little bit better than So-So. Well, yeah, it's just a little bit better than So-So. So, I guess that's where I'm going to have to end it then. So, no words. Thank you very much. Until next time. Bye.